Hello everybody, it's Java here, and I'm just giving this chocolate covered cranberry makeup look that I did on myself, and it is beginner friendly. I do also have a few photos from different angles and different lighting so you guys can see just how bomb this makeup look is for beginners. So I'm starting off with a freshly washed and moisturized face, and then I have my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in 360 Mocha. So I'm just going to go ahead and start off by taking my spoolie brush and just brushing out my eyebrows and trying to get these things together. I do have a problem area right there, as you can see, but I mean, it's nothing. Next, I'm going to take my Wet n Wild brow pencil in the color brown, and I'm using that to fill out my eyebrows. I'm actually going to start by outlining my brows first, and then I'm going to use that brow pencil to also fill in my eyebrows, followed by taking the spoolie and then just brushing that product throughout my eyebrows to get it on all of my brows. Ladies, you do want to take your time during this process, and if you mess up, it's okay. You can clean it up with concealer, and if you don't have concealer, you can clean it up with your foundation. And if you somehow have that OCD type, you can just use a Q-tip and clean it up right away, and then just go ahead and continue with the process. Now, using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Espresso, I'm going to use a fine pointed brow brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that above and below my brows to clean them up. Ooh, perfect example, ladies. So I messed up at the top of my eyebrow right there, and then what I'm going to do is just keep on going with the process, and then I will just go back to get my brow pencil and then fill in the top where I messed up at. I will grab my concealer that I use and just reapply that to where it needs to go, and then I'm just going to try to get the two to mix really well so that it kind of blends out as best as possible, because you want a good look. So just be calm, ladies. Take your time. Like I said before, you got this. Do that shit. Now you're going to be seeing me take the makeup brush that I'm using already just to bring down that concealer to my eyelids, and I'm just going to pat that all over to prep them for the eyeshadow colors. You might see me starting to go back and forth between my eyebrows and my eyelids, because I just happen to see like some spots where I feel like I should just touch up a little bit. So don't mind that at all. If you need to do that yourself, go ahead and do what you gotta do. But don't forget, ladies, that your eyebrows are sisters, not twins, and they're not going to be 100% perfect, 100% identical, unless you are just that good and have that good of a steady hand and eye, brain memory or whatever. But if you got that, go ahead, girl, do your thing. Honestly, I keep going back to this brow, and I know you guys are like, oh gosh, she's taking forever, but girl, you gotta take your time and do these brows as best as possible. I mean, kudos to you if you don't have to do all that. I mean, hey, but some people have to, and I'm one of them. But I do have photos that I have makeup looks where my brows do look on point. I guess it's just one of those things where it's the camera recording versus the camera photos. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. I just keep it pushing though. So I'm basically done with my brows. I'm just doing the last minute touch-ups to like the beginning of my eyebrows on each side, and then I'm going to go back with my concealer to re-prep my eyebrows, and then I'm going to go ahead and start with my shadows. Onto the eyeshadow colors. I'm using this Sweet and Shimmer shadow palette from Ulta, using the last color, which is a natural neutral brown type color, as my transition color, and I'm just going to put that above my creases and just go ahead and blend that out. I'm now going to be taking this Wet n Wild 757A Nude Awakening palette, and I'm using the red color, and I was going to put that over my eyelid, which I did. However, I kind of wasn't really feeling the color at the moment, so I just decided to go ahead and go in with my Maybelline New York, the Burgundy Bar palette. I'm going to be taking the last color on the palette, which is a deep brown, and I'm going to be packing that pretty much all over my lid, going slightly above my crease, and I'll just slightly blend that out before I use the next color. I'm just reminding you guys of the Burgundy Bar palette that I'm using by Maybelline New York. I'm just showing you guys that deep brown color that I am still currently using on my lids. I know you guys see that broken piece up in my palette, but hey, I'm sure everybody's experienced a broken eyeshadow before. Still using the Maybelline New York Burgundy Bar palette, I'm going to be taking the second color from the bottom row, a bright shimmery burgundy red color, and I'm going to be just applying that to the middle of my lids, and then I'm going to work them towards the inner corners of my lids as well. And I'm just taking that deep brown color that I started out with the base of my eye after the transition color, and I'm just going over it, just trying to darken it out. Ooh, I see you. Check baby out. It's a look. It's definitely a look. So I'm going to be going into that same palette, y'all, and I'm going to be taking the fourth color from the top row, which is a shimmery bronze color. And I'm just going to be using just a little bit, and I'm just going to be dabbing that onto the reddish burgundy color that I used for the middle to the inner corner of my eyelid. So I'm just taking the brush that I use for the shimmery bronze color, and I'm just going to be blending all the colors together. And then I'm also going to be taking the brush that I use for the first color ever, the transition color, that lighter brown. And I'm just going to be trying to make everything seem a little bit less harsh and get everything together for this look. I'm actually going to be using the shimmery bronze color from the same palette, y'all, and I'm just going to be highlighting my brow bone, give it a pop of color, and kind of let's make the look stand out a little bit more. It's so pretty, y'all. So this eyeliner is by Uoma. It's Cleopatra ink in the color Blackety Black, y'all. Like, that's literally what the color is called, Blackety Black, y'all. Oh my goodness, so as you can see, winged eyeliner is not really my friend. I try to do what I can, and there's times when it comes out right, and then there's times where it comes out looking a hot mess. But just like you can clean up your messed up eyebrows, you can also clean up your messed up eyeliner. And I'm using the same brush that I used for my concealer. For mascara, I'm taking the Maybelline New York mascara. It is the Colossal Volume Express. And I'm just going to be applying layer by layer on each eye, one at a time, going back and forth, so I can just build up that mascara look and make my eyelashes look a little bit more thicker and fuller. So I had to go back to that shimmery bronze one more time for my lower waterline, and I'm just going to be lightly dabbing that on just to kind of like bring out the eye look a little bit more, pop it out. And then I'm just going to go over my mascara, go over it with my mascara to bring this eye look to a complete stop. Your girl got the Carmex for the lips as a little moisturizer. I'm outlining my lips with the Wet n Wild brow pencil in the color brown that I use for my eyebrows as well. And then I'm going to be taking this NYX Lip Tease in the color Chic Appeal. And I'm going to just apply that all over my lips and blend that out. So I went to the restroom to get some tissue to clear up that smudge that I had on the outline of my lips that I did not want there. So I'm just taking this L'Oreal lipstick in the color 978. It's called All Out Pout. And I'm just going to be taking that and just applying it over what I've already done, because I was not quite satisfied with how the look turned out. I felt like the colors did not really go together well because the eyeliner or the lip liner pencil was a little bit too dark. And next time I'll just have to use a lighter brown color or just some other type of neutral color for the look. So this is the finished look, you guys, and I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video for this beautiful chocolate covered cranberries makeup look. Now, you did notice a change in the color for my video. It's because I had to tend to my baby she had woke up from her nap, so by the time I started back recording this video for this look, it was already starting to be dark outside, so it is what it is. But thanks again for watching, you guys, and I hope you guys have a beautiful, successful year 2020, y'all.